All your shrine culture. Change it, eh?
No, it's not by that one. No.
I know, but if you had a
Even
good
if
one,
I will still close it, because I need to always have a better background. Yes. Hello guys. Hello. Who is joining the live today? Let's discuss. Who is joining the live today? Hi guys. Yes, we are talking about LLSC. Welcome to the live. Thanks for joining. So where are you streaming from? Where are you streaming from? Let me know in the comments, okay? Hi. Oh, that's great. That's great. Shola, Houston, Texas. Christian, Philippines. That's great. So, we're going to demystify this LLSC today. You know, they've been going around evading the questions we have, and we've been asking these questions since forever, but they're not answering the questions. So, today is going to be another day of reckoning. Oh, Joe, thank you for joining the live. Joe from UK. So again, the topic is LLSC. Let's discuss. We're trying to make sure that people don't fall for this one. As long as they refuse to answer the questions we have, then it's a red flag, and we are educating everyone. As long as this company refuses to answer the questions, the valid questions we have, then it's a red flag, honestly speaking. And the more they run away from the questions, we will not stop. We won't relent over here. We are always 10 steps ahead of these guys. I'm telling you, honestly speaking. So they better answer the questions. So number one, LSSC is Lightning Shared Scooter Company. For those of you who have not heard about them, and they are promising investors Bitworld Invest. Okay, we're going to check it out. Bitworld Invest. We're going to check it out. If you have any platform you want us to check out, just drop it in the comment. But for today, we are talking about this LSSC. These guys are claiming to they claim that their business model is scooter rental. So again, they say they rent out scooters, and they make their money from scooter rentals. But we are asking several questions that these people are not answering, right? And question number one, we are asking, who is the founder and CEO of the company? A lot of their promoters are telling us that investors do not deserve to know who the founder and CEO of this company is, yet they are demanding investment from the public. You check all their different websites, you will not find any information regarding the founder and the CEO, and this is a red flag. And this is what we are trying to tell the people. Do not be deceived. Do not be deceived. Don't invest your money in a faceless company. That's what we are saying. You do not invest your money in a faceless company. So they can't answer that question. Number 2, the heavy dependence on multi-level marketing. They claim that they make enough money, and the multi-level marketing is only to advance the cost of the business. But they are heavily dependent on this. In fact, the entire business structure cannot survive without the multi-level marketing aspect, and that is why they have a penalty for defaulters. If you join this program and you do not recruit your family and friends, you will be kicked off the program. Nobody is saying anything about it, and it is not even explicit on their website. You see, this is the same way we were screaming on top of our voice when CBEX was invoked, when CBEX was the in thing few months back. We were screaming on top of our voice that, look, we have seen the red flags, but a lot of people ignored the warning signs, ignored the red flags. And look at, people are crying today. Had I known. The last comment of a fool. You see that? And what are we saying? You are saying that we're going to check it out. We're taking note of it. EZXX Forex Trading. Okay, we check it out. You are telling the public that they should come in, but you are not being open on your website that, look, it's the multi-level marketing and recruitment aspect is a requirement that must be met. If you come out open on your website and you state that this is a requirement that must be met and there is a penalty for not meeting this requirement, then we can excuse that, but it is not stated on your website. The promoters of this platform do not state it explicitly. And then you join the program with this amount of money, I believe 900 or so for starters, and you fail to recruit people, you are kicked out of the program. So you see that the MLM aspect is a requirement. The problem is not the MLM aspect being a requirement. The real problem is the fact that they are not stating it from the start. No transparency. That is it. No transparency. Because another question you need to ask is that if you tell me that you are making money from scooter rentals, right? I mean, there should be a date, there should be a log, a rental log that is available somewhere where investors can see the rental log. Because you can't be promising such high return on investment, claiming you are making money from scooter rentals, and you cannot show me your rental logs. How many bikes are being rented? Everything should be there. But these people are not saying it. These people are not saying it. And this is a huge red flag. And these are the things we are trying to really combat. These are the things we are trying to combat. Yeah, Christian, we'll check out EXZZ. We'll check it out. Now, that is number 2. So, the number 2 point, they refuse to speak on this. They just try to they try to dismiss the arguments that we bring forward, and they are not dismissing them with satisfactory response. Many of them just come and they laugh about it. And this is the same attitude the CBEX promoters brought forward until they scammed innocent victims of over $1 billion. Over $1 billion. EXZZ is a scam. I lost $5,000. I was told no withdrawal until December. Thank you very much, Shola. When we tell these people, when we tell them about this, we haven't even done our investigation, and you can see first-hand information from someone who has lost over $5,000. This is why this platform will continue to do what we do. You see, this is why we will continue to do what we do, and we are talking about all these things. I can't count how many people that we've been able to save from different platforms. I can count so many people we've been able to save from different platforms. Some of them watch the videos we put out, and then they find a way to withdraw their funds. Some of them don't invest. Shola, thank you so much. Thank you so much. At least, Christian, you have a first-hand review of the platform, and you're seeing it right here. So when we come up and we are telling people about these questions, a lot of people, you find out that the promoters are dismissive of the questions we are asking. The reason they are doing that is it's not because they trust the platform. It is because of the referral commission that they get when you sign up. See, whenever we give you a warning about a platform and somebody somewhere is cajoling you to, so the same, yes. In fact, the WW coin, we already told you a lot of red flags. A lot of red flags with WW coin. And people came here, they saw so many insults. But what is happening today? So when you find out that these people are mounting pressure on you to sign up, know that it is whenever you see them mounting pressure on you, that is the best time to take a chill pill. That is the best time to pause and ask questions. Do you get me? That's the best time to pause and ask questions. Number 3 questions about this LSSC platform that we are asking. And the reason we are asking this question is because we have seen a pattern. Look, the app is not available on the Play Store. It's not available on the App Store. This LSSC app. And our best guess is that these people are trying to, shy away from the intense scrutiny that comes with uploading your app on those platforms. And we have seen this as a pattern. I can count from CBEX, the app they were using for their trade was not available on the Play Store or App Store, but they were telling you that artificial intelligence is doing the trading for you. Meanwhile, the app is not available on the Play Store or App Store. I can keep going. ADK is there. ADK is there. App was not available on the Play Store or App Store. They ended up scamming people like millions of dollars. Everything that I'm saying we have reviewed, we have actually investigated on this platform. Go and watch the previous videos. So we can go on and on. The platforms that we have seen that ended up scamming people didn't have their app on the Play Store, App Store. We're seeing a pattern here with this one too. We're seeing a pattern. And then another thing is, if you see any company flashing MSB registration in your face and telling you that the reason that and telling you that a good reason to trust them, or a proof of the company's legitimacy is MSB registration. Run away. Take it from me, run away. Because right there on the MSB website, you see it is clearly stated. It's clearly stated on the MSB website that look, scammers now use MSB registration to deceive investors. And then you fall victim because you can search on MSB registration website and you find the platform there. And then you think, no, even the MSB website states it clearly that MSB registration is not a proof of legitimacy. It's not a proof of legitimacy. Okay? You want to ask for other documents. Other document, there's anti-money laundering for companies in the US. There's anti-money laundering documents for companies local. There's Economic and Financial Crimes Commission. There is a certification for anti-money laundering, things like that. There is SEC, Securities and Exchange Commission, right? We were investigating a company recently. What's the name of that company? EFSane. We investigated that company recently, and we that company claimed to have SEC registration, and there is boldly a SEC certificate on their website stating that they are what? Stating that they are both a what do you call it now? A broker and advisor. If you go and check the EFSN website, the SEC certification that they have put up there states that the company is both a broker and an advisor. And when we reached out to SEC, the narrative was entirely different. SEC stated it clearly that look, this particular entity is not a broker, is not even an advisor. So all these guys, they find a way to go around these things, present a certificate to the public, and because they know that not everyone has the patience to do a deep investigation on them, they get away with it. Thank you very much, Shola. Thank you so much. They get away with it. Yes, because you know the problem, yeah? Crypto is largely untraceable. And that is what brings us to one of the questions we are asking these people. Crypto is largely untraceable. So if you encounter a platform where you do not know the founder or the CEO of the platform, right? For example, Shola, do you know the founder and CEO of this EXZZ? Do you know the founder and CEO of EXZZ? My best guess is you don't know the founder and CEO. So where do you want to start? Who do you want to hold responsible for your $5,000? My best guess, EXZZ is not on SEC, Securities and Exchange Commission. I'm not sure they are even on CFTC. You need to check all these things. You see, you don't know. Are they on SEC? If you look at some of our videos, you will see how to check SEC. You can check SEC websites. If they are there, you will see that they are not there. So a company that deals on crypto, once you have a dealing with cryptocurrency, you have to be registered with SEC. They are not there. What of CFTC? CFTC, are they there? No, they are not there. Did they show you any a certification from anti-money laundering squad in the US? No. He said everyone in Nigeria is doing it. Yes, that's the problem. Nigerians do not ask questions. Nigerians just jump on the investment platform without asking questions. And one thing they don't understand is how Ponzi scheme works. Ponzi scheme will not just come and scam you today. No. Ponzi scheme will pay the early adopters of that platform. That's how Ponzi scheme works. They use if you join and you join early, they're going to use the new people's money to pay the old people that were in the platform. That's how it works. And what are they doing? They are just trying to build trust. And if they do that long enough, then you all will invite your family and friends. And what do they do next? They strike. They strike. Several platforms have scammed Nigerians, and we've covered them on this place. Several platforms, and we did not cover them before they struck. No, we actually covered them months back. As long as you drop the name, rest assured we are going to carry out the investigation. We are not after the views or the watch time. We are after saving people from getting scammed. We're not, so whether it's a new platform and not many people are on it, we still carry out the investigation. See, the sad thing is that you look at some of these platforms and celebrities are even endorsing it. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? Can you imagine? Celebrities, they are endorsing these things. Many of them will even do like ads and all this promotion. Influencers, they do it for them. And when this platform ends up scamming millions, nobody says anything. Everybody just acts like nothing happened. Yet people lose. Some people go as far as, taking loan to invest in these platforms. Okay, look at this one we are investigating now. What's it called? That video will be out very soon. There's this one we are investigating now. RX Miner, something like that. RX Miner. We're investigating them. In fact, we've gone on their Telegram group and we're asking some questions. And all the chats, we will release it. We're going to release all the chats so that you can see for yourself. Because how is a platform promising you more than at least 120% return on investment in 150 days? Is it I think it's 150%. 150% return on investment in 150 days. Okay? So you lock in your funds on this platform and you sit down and be expecting 150% return on investment in the next 150 days. And you do not see a red flag there. So someone will go, okay, even if you don't see a red flag and you want to assume or believe that it's possible, okay, fine. At least ask basic questions. Because now this so-called mining company shows you a certificate, a company registration certificate from Colorado, right? And showing you a company certificate from Colorado is not equal to legitimacy. That's not proof of legitimacy. When will people understand these things? Christian Ikechuku says our money is still in our WW Coin account. We are only ordered to suspend any business activity due to the emergency financial bill issued by the local government. That is story. What? That's just story. That is story. If you are naive enough to believe that, I'm sorry. After the new financial bill is reviewed and passed in January 2026, WWCon will be able to resume normal operations. At that time, we can freely control our account funds. Is it up to us to continue investing or withdrawing? This was the message. Okay, listen, this thing you are saying, Christian Ikechukwu, this thing, they are all cock and bull stories. Let me tell you, ADK, let me tell you the funny story ADK cooked up for their victims. ADK told their victims that Federal Inland Revenue has mandated them to pay tax. And if you want to withdraw your funds, you have to pay the tax within less than 12 hours. They mandated all users have to pay tax within less than 12 hours. I'm telling you how these scammers think. I'm telling you. When we talked about PCX, when we talked about PCX, a lot of people were insulting us in the comments. Go and check. When we talk about PCX, a lot were insulting us in the comments. ADK told the victims to go and pay tax. When the Federal Inland Revenue starts putting their eyes in investment platforms, when? And let me now tell you the shocking foolishness of the scammers. The scammers, after mandating people, I warned them again that, look, don't pay this tax. Even if you pay any tax, your money is gone. These scammers are not going to release your funds. You will not believe that people went against this warning and paid that tax. You know what they did? After the 12 hours expired, they needed more money before they closed down the system. Before they closed down the platform, they needed more money. So they brought a what do you call it? A wallet, a crypto wallet, and asked people to pay more money. And they now put Federal Inland Revenue logo on the page, saying that it was the Nigerian federal government that was demanding tax. Let me remind you that crypto is still illegal in Nigeria. Crypto, as at today, is still illegal in Nigeria. Yet a scammer is telling you that the government has asked them to pay tax. And if you don't pay tax in crypto, you can't withdraw. And you believe them. There are so many people who believe that nonsense. What happened at the end of the day? They closed down the platform after people paid more money. So see, we are here to open everyone's eyes. We are here to open everyone's eyes. We are tired of seeing people get scammed. We will not, no retreat, no surrender. We are not relenting in this work. We are doing God's work. And honestly, I see when some people ignorantly come and they just comment some things. Oh, you're looking for views. If we needed views, we know what to do. We'll not be trying to save people. Yeah, Shola, all the red flags are there. I can't believe I fell for it. Even CBEX asked us to pay $200 to unlock our account. Shola, I hope you did not pay that $200. I hope scammers will never give you your money back. Joe S string, it has already happened to me. Joe, which platform are you talking about? Which platform? Is it LSSC? LSSC is still functioning, and that's why we are warning people. LSSC is still functioning. Yes, CBEX also asks people to pay money before their accounts can be opened. I just hope that you didn't pay that money, because no matter how much you pay, I'm telling you the gospel truth. The only people that can help you retrieve your funds right now from CBEX, the only people that can help you retrieve your funds right now from CBEX is EFCC. And the EFCC, they are trying their best. Honestly speaking, the truth is what, you see, we tell you the truth on this platform, but so many people take it for granted. The only body that can help you retrieve your funds from CBEX is EFCC. Take it or leave it. And the way EFCC is going to do it, they have to get to who the founder of the platform is. Eli Bita, they have, I think that Eli Bita is into it. I think the 6 guys that were arrested they've been able to trace the platform to that Eli Bita guy, because 6 guys were arrested. So they've been able to trace the platform to that person. We are hoping that once that person is caught, then that person can now tell them who the real founder is. Because Elibita is just like the person who introduced the platform to Nigeria. They don't know for sure if that is the founder. Do you understand what we are saying? They don't know for sure if that is the founder. It's only when Elibita is caught and Elibita now says, no, I'm not the founder, but this is the actual founder of the platform. There was one platform we investigated, Euphoria. We investigated that platform and we were able to trace it to the founder of the platform. But unfortunately, nobody is doing anything about it after people have lost a lot of money. Shola, you open with $10,000 and PCX $5,000 student loan. Wow, I am so sorry to hear this, really. And this is why we do what we do. And I don't even know what you see, when we tell people these things, they say we are talking rubbish. Yes, we are praying that the EFCC will get hold of the founder. If the EFCC can get hold of the founder, then you have some hope of recovering your funds, because the funds, you paid money in crypto, and it's only when you get hold of the founder of the platform that you can recover that money. So if they get hold of, now they are arresting the promoters of the platform, those people who promoted it. So if they arrest a promoter, he will say who invited him. So by the time they start tracing them backwards, they will hopefully get hold of the founder. But now we are warning people of the ones that are available. If you go check our videos, we have exposed a lot of these scams. And we have never been wrong for once. We have never been wrong about a platform for once. For once, we've never been wrong. But no, the funny thing is, people do not want to listen. They don't want to listen. So we are praying, and we are in communication with all the regulatory bodies. Whether it's SEC, go and check our video. We are in communication with SEC. We are in communication with every regulatory body you can think of. And we'll be bringing the news to you. All right? So I'm waiting on these promoters to join the live so that they can answer the question. If that money enter Monero, it's gone for good. Young Ace. What? No, it's not. Don't conclude. I'm telling you what the EFCC is doing, and you say it's gone for good. Tofro, yes, we talked about Tofro. Go and check. Is right there. We talked about Tofro. Rabbit FX. Okay. If you want us to investigate on any company, just drop the name and we are noting them. We are going to look into it. But the video for RX Miner is going to be out today so that people are aware, so that you know that, see, you know, if you want to participate in Ponzi scheme, we are not saying you should not. A lot of you need to understand the purpose of this platform. If you feel like you want to participate in a Ponzi scheme, it's your business. You at least know the risk and you decide to participate. But what we are saying is there are innocent people out there that are being deceived. They are not telling these people the truth that this platform is a Ponzi. Because if you tell people the truth that a particular platform is a Ponzi, then maybe people will do it with their brains intact. Do you understand what we are saying? So we are trying to open the eyes of those innocent people that they are not telling the truth. They paint these things like it's a legitimate investment, show you all kinds of irrelevant and even in worst case scenarios fake documentation. And if you are not careful and you don't look at the details, you will fall for it. So we're after that. But if we warn you and you still decide to invest, the joke is on you. So these are the things we are saying. But yes, please share your thoughts. Share your thoughts in the comment section. Yeah, the people are supposed to monitor and keep these people in check are not doing anything when you report a case to them. Young Ace, you are 100% correct. We are even tired of reporting right now. You are 100% correct. We don't just want, very soon we'll soon start calling them out. It's a matter of time. We are this close to calling them out. But you are 100% correct. Because if these people are doing their work, some of these platforms will not even see the light of day. That's the truth. That's the honest truth. Yeah, youngest. Okay. Betwinner NG closed. Okay, Betwinner NG closed my betting account with huge money in it. I sent a message to National Lottery Regulatory Commission. They haven't replied me till now. Doesn't make sense at all. Exactly. These are the issues we are talking about. And please send email to Young Ace. Young Ace, please send email to drillabite@gmail.com so that we can follow up that case, please. So we can follow up that case. Please send email to drillabite@gmail.com so that we can follow up that case. Young Ace, please send email with the details, the evidence and everything so we can follow up that case seriously. Because these things have to stop. These things must stop happening to people who have done nothing wrong other than invest in a platform. Because you can't tell me that investment is now a crime. Honestly, these things must stop. These platforms, we are not going to relent. We are not going to relent. A lot of them are now getting fraudulent CAC certification, and we don't know who they are working with, because for them to be able to get this CAC certification, it means they are working with bad actors from the CAC department. So these things must stop. We're doing a lot behind the scene. I must tell you, it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work that nobody tells us thank you for. In fact, we even get insulted. Shola Ayodele, do you know any that are actually legitimate? Honestly speaking, this platform is not for that. Honestly speaking, I don't want to deceive you and tell you, oh, there's one. That's not why we are here. Okay? I don't want to deceive you to tell you there's one distance somewhere. There's no. The essence of this platform is to ensure that you don't lose money. So if you know any platform that you think is legitimate, tell us. We will carry out the investigation and tell you what we find. You understand? Because we don't want to fall into the trap. If I open our email, oh God, if I open our email for some of you, you will see a lot of platforms reaching out to us for promotion. Some of them already offering a lot of money. A lot. So if we were after money, honestly, we just be taking the money and be dumping these platforms for you all. We'll be taking the money and dumping the platforms for you all. A lot of them are in our DMs. They are in our email, begging for promotions and willing to offer as much as $5,000, $10,000 for promotion, because they know that if we say this is legitimate, a lot of people will jump on it, because Drillaby said it's legitimate. So we do not want to fall into the trap of doing that. What we can assure you is that if you drop the platform on this place, we are going to investigate it thoroughly, and then we tell you what we find. If we tell you what we find, the ball is in your court, and you can now decide whether you should invest or not. You understand? We will not fall into the trap of promoting those platforms that have offered money to us. Some of them have told us that they can collaborate. Young Ace. Okay, Young Ace is giving like a suggestion. Yes, that's your 15k USD. Yeah, okay, if you deposited it in PalmPay cash box, you'll be making a decent income from it monthly. Okay, I don't know about PalmPay cash box, but maybe I will look into it to confirm if I will look into it to confirm. But of course, PalmPay is credible. PalmPay is like a bank. It's a fintech. It's a fin. PalmPay is a fintech, and there are regulatory bodies that are, overseeing what PalmPay is doing. So yes, so PalmPay is a fintech, but I don't know of the cash box. Cash box. Even OPO Wealth. I think I know about OPO Wealth, but I don't know of PalmPay cash box. Yeah, I think all these are maybe fixed deposit something, right? Like a fixed deposit account is what Youngest is trying to say. Fixed deposit account. Student loan. Okay, yeah. I'm so sorry about that. You just need to be do your due diligence before you, if you know you don't have time to do your due diligence. You cannot just go with what someone says just because the person is your family member. I don't know if you all are getting me. You can't just go with what someone said because the person is your family member. You just believe that person. It doesn't work like that, guys. It doesn't work like that. Because someone is your family member, the person says this platform is paying, bring money, this platform is paying, and you do not even do any due diligence. You didn't come to Drillabite to verify. You just paid the person money. No. Okay, not fixed deposits, flexible deposits, can spend anytime. Okay. And the what is the commission or dividends on the money? Do you know the percentage is what we are asking. Young Ace, do you know what the percentage? What is the percentage commission? That's the return on investment. What's the return on investment? As at today, the people who promoted Euphoria is another scam platform. The people who promoted Euphoria have ported to a new one. They've moved from Euphoria to Deluxe and Roda Jobs. We will talk about all these things. They've moved from a scam that they promoted. The same scammers have moved to a new scam platform, and Nigerians are jumping on it. It's a pity. It's so sad. When I think of these things at times, it makes my blood boil. Makes my blood boil. Okay, 20% per annum. Yes. And let me tell you again, there is the opportunity if you are looking for an investment. I'm not an investment advisor, but if you are looking for an investment, you can also buy stocks. You can buy shares. Do you understand? You can buy stocks, you can buy shares. There are apps that ease the process of doing all these things. There are apps that ease the process of doing these things. All right? Bamboo is a good one. There is this other one, I'm trying to remember the name, but there are so many apps, even US stock, US shares, right? Like a US company shares, and US, like Tesla, what do you call it again, Google, that's Alphabet, Microsoft, and all these US companies. There are apps that allow you to you know, trade. There are apps, and you can trade, do it from anywhere you are. If you're in the US, you can do it there. If you are in Nigeria, you can do it. If you are in any country in the world, you can do it. So that's another one. But when you talk about all these platforms, I'm telling you the honest truth. If you go to if you look at our email, there are a lot of them. At least over 50 have reached out to for a collaboration. They are willing to pay. They want to pay just for us to say this platform is legit. And the moment you accept monies from this platform, you can no longer, there is a level to the depth of investigation you can do. There's going to be a level to how deep your investigation can go. So because you yourself that have collected 10k, 5k, 15k from a company, you don't want to do deep investigation and then you find out that the company is not legit. That means you have to return their money, because you won't be able to do the video. That's if you want to maintain the credibility of your platform. You won't be able to make such, and you have to return the money. So don't even start. That is our motto. Don't even start, so that we keep this platform credible, and we are giving you honest reviews. You know, when we were talking about CBEX and warning people, a lot of people came that we tried to blackmail CBEX. It's so funny, guys. A lot of people said these are the people who tried to blackmail CBEX because CBEX didn't pay them. They are now speaking against the company. And not too long after that accusation, the whole thing came crashing down. So these are the things we are saying. For LSSC, I don't know, for those who are already in it, we are asking these questions about this company now, and people are not responding. There was someone commented, one of their promoters commented on one of the videos we talked about LSSC and the questions we're asking, and that promoter said, oh, these questions have been answered, and we said, okay, give us the answers to the questions here so that we can all see that it has been answered. And the guy went missing in action. He went MIA. So yeah, so these are the issues we are raising, and we'll continue raising these issues, and hopefully the authorities will take proper action. Those people who need to be held accountable will be held accountable, and those who should be behind bars for loss of funds will be, especially those that shamelessly promote these scams on YouTube, social media, TikTok, and all these things, all these platforms, especially those people. There should be I know that the government is working on a 10-year jail term for Ponzi scheme promoters. We covered that news on the channel too. 10-year jail term for company promoters. I believe that the bill has been passed. Okay, take note, not 20% of your total amount. Oh, okay, yeah. You said 20. 20% per annum. 20% per annum. That means if you put let's say you put 1K, after a year you'll be getting 1,020. That's what you are saying, right? You'll be getting 1,020 after a year. That's the meaning of 20% per annum. If my math is still good. Right now, the best thing we know how to do here is forensic investigations. Of course, that requires you to be fairly good at math. So I believe that's what you are saying. 20%, that is is it 1,200? Sorry, you are getting, if you put 1K, then you are getting 1,200 per annum. That's what you are saying. Per annum is a year. So these are the things. We are hoping that the LSSC guys see. Young is no carry your own come disturb me. Oh. My math is matting. But yes, 20% of 1K is 200, right? 20% of 1K is 200. So if I'm going to do 20% and I'm talking per annum, then I'm expecting 1,2 per annum. That's what you are saying. The forensic investigator can never be wrong. Okay, so thank you guys for joining the session. We will try and start going live often so that, number one, we'll continue to sensitize the general public on these things, these issues. We continue to sensitize the general public because we found out that a lot of people are not really exposed. And when you ask people, how did you manage to invest in this platform, you hear things like, oh, one of my friend told me that it's legit, or one of my brother told me it's legit, or one of my, just a relative tells them it's legit, and they put their money in it without carrying out proper due diligence. Okay? And in fact, if you even do the basic due diligence you should do, you find out that some of these platforms are laughable. Honestly speaking, some of the platforms that scam you, they are laughable if you carry out basic due diligence. Like you will laugh at the platform that really is scamming this easy, but you don't do due diligence. You just trust the person telling you about it. And 100% of the time, the person telling you about it is only interested in his or her commission. And these people are very smart. They make the commission high so that your friend will tell you, because there's a lot of benefit in telling you about it. He's going to get at times 50% commission of what you are putting, at times 20%, 30%. So imagine you investing $10,000 in a platform, and the person telling you his commission is 3,000. Imagine the energy. Just imagine the energy that person will use to convince you that platform is real. So that's the problem. once you see that there is this multi-level marketing referral structure in the thing, where the person telling you to join is mounting unnecessary pressure on you to invest, red flag. That is the time to pause, come here and tell us the platform. We are going to carry out an independent investigation of it on that platform and tell you the real truth that that person may not even know. You see, that person may not even know some of these things that we discovered during our investigation. So it's what we're saying, guys. It's what we're saying. Okay? All right, so yeah, we'll be here again. We continue to sensitize the general public on these issues, and we hope that the regulatory agencies and authorities will start taking action, because honestly we are already on a lot of these platforms that are currently operating. There's FF, a scam, F&B, a scam, GME, a scam, and all these platforms are operating right now. And we don't just call a platform a scam here. We have facts, like we have raw, tangible, concrete evidence that these platforms are a scam, and nothing is being done. But we are hoping that very soon, very soon, something will be done to close down all these platforms that are currently existing. So that is what we have for today. Please, again, anyone you know investing in LSSC, tell them to watch our videos and ask the right questions we are asking concerning the platform before they invest. We are not saying you should not invest. We are saying ask the right questions. Make sure that these promoters give you satisfactory response before you invest. Finish. Okay? So that's my time. Thank you all for joining. Thank you, Young Ace. Thank you, Christian. Thank you, Shola, for joining the live. Joe, I appreciate you for joining the live. Who else joined the live? And every other person who joined the live, I really appreciate you. See you again, and turn on your notification so that once we post, you are going to be aware. You will see the post. Okay, you'll be the first to get notified. All right, see you in the next one, guys. Bye. Thank you for joining.